Even in Wrexham, Canada. I was going to say Liverpool, but I don't think any fucker is from Liverpool. Is having a good night? Yeah? I tell you what, I fucking love Liverpool. You attract all sorts, right? I came through a little place called Bootle on the way here. Fuck me, that place has got character in it. I seen a real-life superhero flying down the street, cape flapping in the wind. Turns out the fucker hadn't paid for his haircut. Yeah, that's a real Liverpool, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, I seen your faces when I got up here. I seen the fucking judgment. You thought, fuck me, the funds had aged well. I'm actually 42, but apparently I don't dress my age according to the lads at work. Call me Love Island. Fucking savages, honestly. But I'm aware what I look like, right? I'm aware. I know I look like a bit of a fuckboy, and you're right. I am. I went to a Catholic school. I was Father David's fuckboy. But I'm just a sucker for a compliment, right? But even it'd say the body of Christ, and I'd be like, you really think so, Daddy? I mean, Father. I mean, I wish I had the hair of Christ, you know, like, I mean, Jesus had beautiful hair, and mine's dropping out. I mean, at least it's fucking holy, you know what I mean? Like, my hair's like the Maldives. It won't be here in 10 years. All right, 5 years, fuck you, you know? But, like, you know, nobody tells you this, but, like, when you turn 40, right, after 40, your face doesn't wake up the same time as your body, right? Your face has a different alarm clock, like, mine's on snooze until midday, right? But it's dead till I've had 9 coffees and a good fucking moan. But, you know, my face used to be like an apricot, a ripe apricot, right? I mean, it still is like an apricot, just the ones you find in muesli, dishevelled, giving up on life, you know? But despite getting old, right, I won't succumb to cosmetic enhancements, because people are pushing it too far these days, aren't they? Like, recently, my girlfriend bleached her arsehole. I used to be much darker than this. I'm mixed race, believe it or not, I am. I'm actually mixed race, and I'm an unusual mix. I'm half Maltese, half Irish traveller, which means I can get your money offshore, but you probably never see it again. You know, travellers get a bit of a hard time, you know, because, like, you know, like, they do things differently. Like, dating's different in travelling culture. Like, girls don't approach boys. Boys have a form of courtship called grabbing. They don't call it that at the office. Apparently it's called gross misconduct and I'm not allowed back. So I'm back on the fucking waltzers, eh? My dad's got us driving the show wagon, right? Which is always full of candy floss, and I got pulled over by the police, right? Thought they busted a nonce. I says, I work at the fair, man. Sling your hook. They did. Caught a rubber duck, I had to give them all the fucking candy. Yeah. Well, you got to keep your eyes on the fucking police, right? But my eyes are shit, like, as a kid, I used to have a lazy eye, right? That was a medical term in the 80s. Lazy eye. Like, my eye couldn't get out of fucking bed in the morning. You know? Mum says, Doc, are you sure it's a lazy eye? Because it looks pretty fucking busy to me. My mates used to call it Maroon 5, because it moves like fucking Jagger. I had it fixed in the end, right? And my girlfriend still says I've got a wandering eye. I says, Harry, that's offensive. Medically, it's called an amblyopia. She just said, all right, sunshine. If your amblyopia looks at that girl again over there, medically, you'll be fucking blind. We've had a tough few years, since Brexit, COVID, you know, like, economy's fucked, you know, the pound's worth about as much as a second-hand dildo, you know? It's got me thinking, you know, like, modern Britain, right? I tell you what modern Britain reminds me of. You know the popular girl you see at school that everyone wanted to be like? And then you see her years later selling wax melt on Facebook. You know the type, don't you? Does anyone know what time Master shuts? Someone fix me washer. Did aliens build the pyramids? That's where we're at as a nation, right? We're fucked, right? But I empathise with Britain because, you know, I've ruined relationships too. My girlfriend left me, you know, and she says I was insensitive, right? So I ended up turning into a spiritualist friend for emotional support. She says, right, we need to sage your house, smudge it. I says, why? What's that do? She says, gets rid of the demons. I says, whoa, I'm heartbroken. I don't want to be fucking homeless as well. So anyway, I started dating again, you know. I thought, you know what, I'm tired of the failed relationships. I'm going to date outside the norm. So I went on a date with a gender fluid person who used the pronouns they, them. I thought, because I'm nice, I'll buy them some chocolates for the first date, you know. Apparently I am insensitive. For buying Hershey's. Another fucking breakup, right? It's got me thinking, right? Like, men are shit at breakups, like, but women are much better at breakups than men. Bottle of Prosecco, good cry, you're done, right? But, and I think you derive pleasure from pain, right? And I'm going to prove it, right? Have you ever tried getting a woman's bath? Fucking hell. It's like molten lava, right? 900 degrees, right? Hot enough to scald a lizard, right? I tried to get in once, right? My feet burned so fucking bad, I heard Joan of Arc wince. Fucking hell, I bet that hurts, right? But women will just say, I'm going for a soak. How long are fucking soaks, you know? Chickpeas soak, you know? What are you trying to make? Fucking hummus. By the time you get out, the fucking mortgage is paid off. Jesus has returned. But yeah, you're lying it and for fucking hours until you resemble a prune, you know. This is why nanas are short, you know, literally shrunk in the bath, you know. I'm convinced, right? I'm convinced if women were lobsters, chef would be getting a sack. Just wouldn't fucking cook, you know. Be putting the lid off the pan saying, babe, pass us a glass of wine, will ya? I'm going to be here a while. No. Now, I'm going to end on this, right? Like, I'm a northerner, I'm proper northerner, I'll tell you why. Because every Sunday, I used to have a picky tea, right? And nothing says you're northern more than a picky tea. Other than high rate unemployment and fucking teenage pregnancy, but picky teas are up there, right? But yeah, the Europeans do picky tea differently. Like the French, they have hors d'oeuvres, Spanish have tapas, Greeks, mezes, all small portions, beautifully presented. What do us northerners have? Tinfoil hedgehog covered in hot dogs and pickled onions. That's northerners for you. Zero fucking class, right? Closest we come to fancy presentation. Using glacier cherries to give the hedgehog some eyes. Yeah, fucking tacky as fuck, right? But I remember this, conversation with my French pen pal, talking about cultural cuisines at the time, right? And she says, wait until you come to France and try the croissants de ooh la la. I said, is that a bit like a sausage roll without the sausage? She said, don't be stupid. I says, all right, wait till you come here and try spam. She says, what is spam? I says, good question, we don't know either. I said, but do you like hedgehogs? She says, what is an hedgehog? I says, hot dogs, pickled onions. In fact, I think that's what spam's made from. She says, it sounds awful. But wait until you come here and try the creme brulee. It's magnifique. I says, all right, what does that taste like? She says, custard. I said, darling, me and you are going to get on just fine. Ladies and gents, I've been Adrian Hanlon. Thank you very much.